so I made a beat, bro.
What's up, Ascendance family? It's your girl Karma. We have our special guest today, Smell Like New Money with Dasmonique. So tell us a little bit about you, how you're doing, what genre you create for, where you're repping, because I know you just moved. Give us a little bit about Dasmonique.
Okay. I'm Dasmonique. So I am from Delaware, Bridgeville, Delaware, but I moved to Georgia. So right now I'm in Georgia, and I am a hip hop artist, so I rap. But I'm thinking about changing that up a little bit.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah.
We're getting the exclusive?
Yeah, I'm trying to hear it.
Well, no, it's you'll hear. Okay, so you'll hear. You guys will get to hear it here soon when it's released. But everybody's like, not everybody, but like it's kind of like I have a split audience of they like this kind of music, they like this kind of music, and then people like when I just sing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying not to put myself in a box. So it's just like a lot of people have been saying that. So I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna try, like, see what happens.
Mm-hmm. I can see you killing that, because you got them bars, you got that voice in any dimension. So yeah, I can see you killing that too. So I'm ready to hear that new one too.
Yep.
This dude in here trying to speak game to you.
Yeah,
we trying to talk about her music, Yeah.
I need to. Is there a way to move the comments?
We were trying to figure this out last time. We couldn't figure it out.
Oh, yeah. I'll just leave it alone because I don't want to mess nothing up.
Yeah, I'll be getting blinded by them too. So I know you say you're about to try to switch your style up a little bit, or not try to be so boxed in. So what would you say is your genre?
I mean, hip hop, but see, like, it's like I want to do both. I want to do hip hop and I want to do R&B soul.
Ooh.
So, like, I want to do both. Yeah. I'm going to do both. How about that?
Okay. All right. All right. She doing both. All right. That's cool with me. I like both. And I like to hear variety with different, artists. Mm-hmm. So, and I love your rap style. And I feel like I'm really going to rock with your R&B too. So.
Thank you. Yay.
So when is this new genre switch happening? Are you going to have any releases soon?
Well, so I'm going to ease it in on everybody. So I'm working on 2 EPs right now. One is more of a higher vibrational, like more of, not so much secular stuff. It's more like real life, stuff that people can really be motivated by and stuff like that. And then the second EP that I'm working on, it's more of like it's just more like relationship stuff, but I'm singing a lot more. You still gonna get some bars, but it's just, I'm trying to ease it in, do like an EP where it's less bars. There's still bars, but less bars and more singing. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do like a full. I got a lot going on for real. I really do.
Okay, I believe it. It looks like you be putting in that work like on a regular, and it shows, and all your releases is coming through, and yeah, I see it from the outside looking in, and then stuff that you've not even talked to your fans about, that you got in the works in the background. Mm-hmm. I see it, and I'm ready for it. Just personally speaking. So
with that being said, what does marketing look like for you? What have you done that's worked for you in the past, and what are you going to do moving forward, especially with the switch up?
What I find is working for me. So I'll run it back to when I was trying to follow like plans.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but like trying to literally follow like certain marketing plans to a T. I tried that and I got some feedback and stuff, but it didn't get me to the right audience, I feel like.
Okay.
It got me the exposure, but it didn't stick. Mm-hmm. So now I just be myself. Like, people say that I'm naturally funny. Like, I just make videos and tie my music into it some kind of way. And then at the end of the day, sometimes I just don't post. Like, sometimes when I make funny videos, I don't put my music in it because people they ask like, so what do you do? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? This and that. And I kind of just, oh, well, yeah, I make music, this and that. Because sometimes, like, I notice when I just shove my music into people's face, and I hate to say it like that because I'm an artist, but I notice with gaining a fan base or whatever you want to call it, shoving my music in people's face, they don't respond to that very well. They just like to see me. They like to be nosy. They like to look into my life or whatever. So that's what I give, and it's been working for me.
Okay. I mean, I get it. I know because I follow you. You do a lot of TikTok. So would you say that that's benefited your music?
Yes. Oh my gosh. And it's so crazy because, like, literally last week, I had this, like, epiphany where it's just, like, I had been saying, like, I'm going to start taking my TikTok serious. I'm going to just start taking it more serious. And, like, literally last week, the moment that I did, like, oh my gosh. Like, and not every video has, like, my music in it. But because, like, I am popping up on people's For You page a lot more, it makes them automatically go to, like, my link and all that. So it's just, like, a win-win for real.
So TikTok has been a good marketing strategy for you.
Yeah.
Y'all,
just being consistent on there.
Yeah, me and Carmen were talking about being consistent on TikTok.
No, that's not true. I don't do that, and I get plenty of exposure without shoving my music in people's faces. And I know Dasmonique does. So
right,
and it does work for some people. I'm not saying don't do it, but
absolutely. Like, that's why I said I hate to say, like, shoving it in people's faces because people will get the wrong idea. Like, oh God, I shouldn't be doing that. But no, things work differently for everybody. Exactly. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm still in the phase where I'm still trying to connect with the right people. I'm still trying to find my target audience. Yep. So it's just like I've been trying different techniques, and now I'm just starting to see they just like me. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, and one thing, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay. And one thing I've noticed for sure is, like, especially with TikTok, when you get that shine on there. Oh Lord, I'm falling. A lot of artists, it doesn't correlate to streams, Yeah. And that's just because they're either pushing their music too hard or they're not pushing it at all. And so the artists that have those views go to their streams, like, those are the ones, like, if your TikTok is helping your streams, and that's like, I'm so sorry, my camera stand this is a new one too, and so it's like leaning over and I'm trying to talk, but I mean, y'all know what I'm saying, like, to have those fans from TikTok translate over to your streams, or even from Instagram. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know where I'm pretty sure I found y'all in the same place. I'm pretty sure it was Twitter, but I found y'all around the same time, and I was like, immediately, like, this y'all's personality is what made me like y'all, not even y'all's music, but y'all's personality. And then, like, going checking out y'all's music, I'm like, okay, they got something, Right. And so I think it's more, sorry, I'm not even trying to yell, but a lot's going on right now. I think it's more of, showing your personalities, because a lot of people make music. Like, a lot of people make music. And so a lot of people make quality music too. So if you're just saying, like, listen to my song because I make great music, people are not going to resonate with that.
And I found myself doing that, honestly. Like, to be honest, I really found myself doing that. Just saying, oh, go check this out, and not doing enough with actually engaging with the people that I'm trying to reach. So, like, I learned a lot from that. I really did.
Yeah. I did too. I started off, when I first started making music and distributing, I didn't do anything. I just, like, expected people to listen. And then in, like, 2018, I started reaching out to other artists, like, hey, what do I do? Nobody's listening. And they're like, spam people's tweets and posts and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's a good idea. You're right.
Oh, man.
And it got me blocked by DJ Payne 1 without even knowing. I did get a like from Perez Hilton, but I'm not going to brag about that because I don't like him very much. But it was like, it didn't do anything for me. I got nothing from it but blocked and annoyed people. So after, like, a month of that, I was like, yeah, that's not working. That was awful advice. I started like trying to just figure out how to maneuver on all the social medias because I did not know how to use Twitter. If you go back and look at my like 2018 to like before 2020 started, you can be like, what were you doing? I don't even know.
That's how I am on Twitter right now. I don't know what I'm doing. But
it took me like, I've had it since 2013 and I'm just barely learning how to use it properly. So, and I still think I'm not using it properly, but that's besides the point. But it really took not spamming people. Like I still see people do it. People still do it to my tweets. And I'm like, you've seen me tweet. Don't do that. I'm just going to block you or mute you or, it doesn't work. People don't want to listen to people who spam like that. And I found that when you, just like Dasmonique said, if you just be you, people are going to ask you. And that's really what's worked is just being me. And I saw Marriott Music, I think that's his name on Twitter. He said it should be 80% everything else, 20% music. And that is true. That has worked for me.
Okay. I didn't know that. So. Okay.
Yeah, because I mean, I do understand that, especially from a business standpoint and going through a lot of the things that I've just been dealing with. It's like, oh my gosh, the music to the business people is literally like 20% of the whole pie of marketing and this and that and budget for this, budget for that, like everything. So I get it. Like yeah.
That's like you telling people it's a process. It is not. It doesn't happen overnight like people think it does. It takes so much work. Like it's like the Titanic. It hits that iceberg, but you don't see everything that's
underneath
that built up. Yeah.
Exactly. A lot of people like underestimate how important marketing is, especially as an artist. It's most of it.
It's every like listen to what's on the radio. They're not there because of talent. They have awesome marketing strategies. Like that's
a big budget to go behind it.
The budget, yes,
it's that budget.
That and not even only just money. It's how they network with people.
Exactly.
And who they know. Like you can literally know a person, and if you have an okay song and you know this person, and they like, oh well, hey, I know him, so let me put him on. It's that simple for people. So. But moving here has showed me that a lot. Like simply just networking, like with people around here has helped me so much. Like so much.
Have you been able to do that like in person or mostly like virtually within your area?
It's a couple things that I'll give y'all a little secret.
Okay.
So when I first came here, I had a whole bunch of t-shirts, and then I had some keychains made outside of the ones that I had posted. And when I first came here, like we stopped from like at rest stops and stopped at gas stations on the way, like in different cities on the way here. And I just passed out, I just found the people who look friendly, whatever, passed it out, told them, what I had going on, Then when I got here, I actually went and, started passing stuff out. Now I don't really do that so much as I really should, but it's like I'm a little nervous about, getting sick and everything, out, so I don't want to risk it. But now, like, I do a lot of networking on social media. Y'all want to know a secret? It's not,
of course,
yes,
but it might help y'all though. For real, it might help.
Okay,
if you feel like you might want to try, it's been working for me.
Okay,
for nobody else. But I made a Tinder profile. And I kid you not, it was so awkward. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, when people see me on here, I'm like, duh, that's the whole reason why I made it. But honestly, there's some really, there's DJs that have Tinders. There's producers that have Tinders. There's people who know celebrities that have Tinders. And I literally connected with those people through freaking Tinder. Because everybody's not on there for dating. Like, if you read their bios, a lot of people there's barbers, there's people who need people who trying to train. There's a lot of people on there for different reasons. So I'm just like,
What's your bio look like on there?
My bio is very plain because my trick is I put like very nice pictures up there. I got a very plain bio. I have my Spotify connected with my new song on there. And I have my Instagram listed. It's not connected because I want them to go to my page and follow me. I want them to go to my Spotify and follow me. You know what I mean? And that's works. It works. I swear it works. That's what I've been doing. Y'all.
That's pretty smart. I don't think my wife would let me do that. But
I have a fun story about Tinder. I tried to do that with my real estate business back in 2018, and I got banned from Tinder. I am no longer allowed on Tinder.
What?
See, that's why my bio is extremely plain, because at first when I made my profile, they removed my bio because I
didn't have one. Yeah.
And they was like, no. So I made it real plain, and it came back. And it was like, okay, like you can have a profile. Like, all right. But that's crazy. That's crazy that they banned.
That is crazy.
I tried to make another one just to see if I was like, what the hell? Like, I see people on there selling personal training. I can't sell houses. What? And so I tried to make another one, and they texted me and was like, stop. Like, you cannot come back to Tinder. So yeah, don't put your selling houses. Anyways, I know. I was like, dang, really?
Dirty,
I'm gonna go to Bumble. Forget y'all.
Whatever works.
I should try that now.
That's really smart. I never even would have thought of doing that, but you know.
Somebody actually gave me that gem, and I looked at it was a male. I looked at it, and I was just like, I read the text message like, you said do what? He's like, I'm serious, like do it. Like I'm telling you to do it.
Yeah.
Like this is really like people around here, you're in the state for it. Like they're not all on there for dating. Trust me. And I got on there, I was just like, I should have been made a Tinder.
Dang, it's working like that. That's what's up, man. That's really what's up. Have you tried like, Clubhouse or any of those?
Oh, what's that?
Or LinkedIn?
I was on Clubhouse.
Oh, is that the like Spaces on Twitter? Is that what that is? The Clubhouse? It's the where you talk but you don't see each other.
It's like that, but it's an app, like a separate app.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's like Spaces. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't get into that.
So, oh my God! After freaking scrambling and DMing hella people to get an invite on there, I finally got invited, and it was cool. But I found it was very draining. Like it was becoming very toxic. Like egos were through the roof, and I've killed my ego a lot. Like I really completely killed my ego because it was in the way. And seeing that and just hearing how people interact with other people, like artists and this and that, like I couldn't handle it. It was just too much. So I don't get on there no more.
Yeah. I think people thought Clubhouse was going to be better than what it is. I thought it was, but same thing for me. Like I really wasn't vibing with it, and it may be a popping thing soon or down in the future, but I definitely wasn't feeling it either. So
yeah.
So you talked about like killing your ego. Can we hear a little bit about that?
Yeah. So I've been on like my whole spiritual journey, like just healing from past trauma, healing my inner child. So I realized that now I still have a music ego, of course. Bennett still is very much alive, but
as you should,
like personal, like in real life, I had to get rid of my ego in order for me to grow. Like I found myself being stuck, and people probably don't believe it because of how my personality is, but I very much had an ego, and it was causing me to not be able to accept certain things that happen and process things the way they should be processed. I was thinking so much emotionally and not logically. Like it was a lot, and it was a lot in the way. It was a lot. So it still pops out every now and then, but like it's like I be just really like chill, like more.
What do you do to help keep it down? Like help say, my ego doesn't have power over me. Actually, my ego doesn't exist. You know, like push it off to the side, like in your personal life ego. How do you keep
if I
that?
ever get to a moment where it's uncontrolled, like I can't, I'll just let it happen. Like I write down what's going on, and after I have whatever moment, I go back and read what I wrote down, and I look at it from a way of what made me, like what triggered that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What triggered it? What can I do to help? You know, because I'm treating my inner thoughts, I'm treating my body like a big toolbox to just, you know, maneuver through life and stuff, because the places I'm trying to go, I'm not going to say trying, the places I'm going, the places we're all going, it's like you literally have to lose your ego. Literally.
I feel that. I love that. I love the thought of that, because I know personally with myself, if I feel like some old stuff is coming up, like I just try to like make it go away instead of just, you know, letting myself feel it and like telling myself, you know what, that was the past, you know, like keep that there, you know, feel it right now, but then, you know, think about what triggered it and how can you, you know, be better next time it comes. How can you actually, you know, grow, like, you know, for yourself, you know? And I like that. I like the way you handle that. So
yeah, let it happen. I'm telling you, even like any other emotions, let it happen. It's you're human. Like it's going
exactly. So what would you say your purpose is with music?
My purpose is I want people to from my music, I want people to be inspired to do whatever, make whatever, be whoever. You know what I mean? If you feel like you want to do a pop song one day and then turn around and hit the bars, do it. You know what I mean? I want people to be confident when they listen to my music. I want people to get a message. And then I also want people to have fun, because my personality is like that. Like I'm confident, I have fun. I do have moments where I'm very serious and I have a positive message or a message to, you know, deliver. But my personality really reflects in my music. I feel like that's why it's kind of like all over the place. But I feel like that makes me universal. Like I feel like a chameleon or something.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that. I can see you being like this. You just blend in wherever is needed, wherever you want to.
You know how the Ty Dolla $ign is? Like anything they throw him on, he kills it. That's kind of what inspired where I say the indie parsley. Like I put that in my Twitter name and all that. It kind of inspired me to put that on like my bios and stuff, because sometimes I feel like that. Like there's music that I feel like I've never would have thought I would have been considered for, and I go in it and I do a good job. So,
hashtag buy haters.
Yeah, congrats on that. They just dropped a track, both of them, called Buy Haters. Dasmonique just dropped a track recently called Smells Like New Money. Yeah. Karma just dropped a track called
Then you just dropped some music.
I just dropped a track too. So I mean, yeah, everybody here making moves and stuff. So I want to ask you, and you know, I don't want us to go, you know, crazy in discussing this, but definitely I want to ask, since you know we're all female rappers, like what do you feel about our space in the industry, female rappers?
Oh God,
I know. I'm sorry. I had to ask. But.
No, it's cool. I feel like. Okay, so I feel like independent wise, I feel like there is so and like the people who are mainstream and who are big, it's so much talent. But I feel like the music industry, for the people who are mainstream and who have a bigger platform, I feel like there needs to be a better job being done with just allowing making room for other people, other females, because there is so many other females that rap about different things. Have different, just their voices are unique. And I just feel like there could be a lot more room for that. Instead of just recycling the same like 12 mainstream artists, you know what I mean? No shade or anything to them, but it's just like I see that that's a pattern. Like once somebody makes it big, they kind of make, that's the first person they go to for a remix. That's not knowing that if you were to go get a independent artist that's super dope, y'all could break hella records, and they don't realize that. Like so many records could be broke by you just bringing in and Drake does it all the time. I really commend him, but he does it for the males, and I just wish that we had a bigger, like a Nicki Minaj. She does it too, but I wish we had it on a much consistent scale as it is for males, because you hear new males, they break in all the time.
All the time.
But females, it's very hard. If you don't,
but that you gotta like look at who constantly wins the awards for the females. It's the same Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, blah blah blah. White person, right? Nicki Minaj, really? How is she not? Missy Elliott, really? Like, there's so many people, and then on top of that, you've got these new people coming in who just aren't even getting acknowledged. And if they are, it's because they're whores or they're this or they're that. And it's like because they're beating the men, or because we're taking over. Like, why are they this or that? Men can say the same thing and they're commended, and women will do the same thing and get put down. And it's just, there's so much stigma around being a female artist, let alone being a Black female artist, let alone being a Black gay female artist. Like, there's just so many. The industry was not built for women. It was built to go against women. And unless you're, pardon my language, dick riding, you're not getting anywhere.
Yeah, literally, probably.
I mean, I wouldn't know because, but, that's what it is. That is the unfortunate case for a woman in this industry. I look at all these different artists, all these different females who are just so special and so talented, who just, they don't get any recognition. And
you want to know what the problem is? Another issue is with that, because I can tell you from experience, a lot of people with power, and people probably, it's a lot that I really can't really speak on because it's a person of power. But just from my experience, a lot of people with power that have actually reached out to me that are male, not all of them, but they expect, they feel obligated to something outside of just the business. And that's why there's more males getting signed and doing this and linking with this person, because they see like, oh my gosh, he's talented, we're going to put him on this and that. Why don't you give me that same treatment? Why do you feel like I'm obligated to go out with you to dinner and sleep with you and this and that? It's no respect. You know what I mean? We don't get the respect. So it's very rough because you have to turn down big opportunities just because you are about your respect. I've had to turn down some really good things, but it's just like, it wasn't for me. If you're putting me in that position where I feel like I gotta juggle my respect over my music, and I'm not gonna do it. And at the end of the day, it's not for me. But that's what a lot of the females deal with. We really deal with men who feel obligated to something other than just business, not knowing that we're so loyal. If you were to really help us and help us get out there, we're going to make sure you're straight. We're going to make sure your family's straight. We're going to make sure. But
we're going to work hard too. Harder than the men most of the time.
Multi-million-dollar talent and multi-million-dollar business deals and stuff over your ego.
See, that's what where did the entitlement come from? Like, what made you think that any woman owes you anything? We're not property. We're not meat.
I don't know why they feel that. That needs to be that's something that they really need. That's why I said it needs to be room for other females who are not afraid to voice their opinion about that. Because a lot of the ones that make it, they kind of just hush about it because they don't want to piss anybody off. They just, they just getting into their spot, spotlight. They ain't trying to get blackballed and this and that. But I feel like if we have more women really standing up for the business part of it when it comes to males and it just being strictly business, it would be a lot more diverse, I feel like.
Absolutely. 100%.
I agree. And I agree because a lot of men, they don't respect women, period. But specifically when you get into the music industry and all you hear is deep voices and men. Like, it's like, there was this one dude who was like, I don't even like hearing girls like talk. Like, I'm like, okay, like, what do you want us to do? Like, just sit there and look at you? Like, what?
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly. That's it.
There's people like that, and even females don't like to hear other females rap,
and I don't understand it. Like,
yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. But I feel like there's enough of us, and we work so much harder just because. So say you have a line like a bar, and you say like a, and it's fire, right? And so a dude come in and he'd be like C, and it's mediocre. They'll be like, you know what, you killed that, and they'll look at your bar and they'll be like, it needs some work, same exact words, but the only difference is you're female, and I don't get that, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, I don't.
That's what Raven and I were talking about the other day was, I'll release a song and I'll get guys in my inbox like, you don't have bars. That was basic, blah, blah, blah. And then at the end of that, they'll say, so when are you hopping on my track? What?
If you want to go, just say that.
Yeah, for real. Like, don't come down here knocking me down. I got better bars than you. You're just jealous. Okay, anyways, thank you for answering that question. I appreciate that, and I appreciate your insight. So what advice would you give to anybody that's wanting to be an artist or wanting to start their journey of being an independent artist?
Oh my God, start. Just start. Like, don't feel like you have to have XYZ to start. Figure out the basics, connect with people who will help you, educate you on the basics so you can get started, but just freaking start. Like, start. Put one foot in front of the other and start, because you can literally sit home all day and brainstorm and never get anything done. Start. That's my advice. Just start.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like that who will do all the planning, do research after research after research. And I'm like, well, you're not doing anything. So the best research is doing it.
Yeah. Because you learn through you learn through the process and through the experience. Like, that's the best
trial
teacher.
and error.
For sure. You freezing a little bit on my screen.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Now you good now.
Better?
Is she good for you?
No, it's circling.
I can see. Can y'all see me?
Yeah.
I can see you. Can you see what I'm doing? How many fingers am I holding up?
Yeah, you holding up too.
Okay, cool. All right, Carmen.
Have you ever performed?
No, not I've done like a virtual performance, but not a actual like stage or open mic type of performance. Yeah, because I started in 2019, right?
Right.
So during that time, I'm trying to put music out, this and that. Took me a while to put music out. Then 2020, I'm like, okay, I'm finna start going to open mics. I'm finna start, signing up for stuff. Then boom, here comes the Corona. The Corona said no.
That's your whole plan.
Stop.
So
do you have plans going forward to perform? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, now I have a couple things that I am working on. I'm talking with a couple of people to try to get some shows and get some dates. Not necessarily the shows, but the dates and the slots, should I say. I have a few, I want to say it, I can't say it, but I have a few like kind of big thingies coming up, but I'm not allowed to really speak on it yet. Like things are definitely like in the works.
Cool. Well, whenever you are able to speak about it, and I'll definitely be on the lookout for that, because whatever you got going on, I'm excited for it. Because I do believe in you as an artist. I believe in you as a human being, and I'm really just excited to see where your future is going to be, and to see you up there at the top, making the way for other independent artists. Being that person, bringing other people on. And I can see you doing that too.
Thank you.
I agree. Yeah.
Marcus
also agrees. Yeah.
So what would you say, 10 years from now, how do you see that looking?
Oh my gosh, I just got so excited thinking about it. Oh, because I really think about it all the time. I kid you not, think about it all the time. I write it down, I dream. I see myself making such a huge dent, a unexplainably huge dent in the music industry. And I see myself helping shed light to the independent artists that are so talented. I see myself helping other people. I see myself taking care of my family. I see myself in a very, very, very good position. In 10 years, music wise, I'll be so seasoned. I'll be writing songs for other people. I'll be I want it all, and I can see it. I really, TV shows, movies, major plans for real.
What's really awesome about, when I asked you that question, a lot of people, they would have been like, I don't know. And, that shows me a little bit, they don't have that clarity, and so when you don't have that clarity, it's hard to move forward. So once you have that, you're like, okay, I know exactly what it's going to look like in 10 years. I can already feel it happening in 10 years. And so you're already putting yourself there in the future. So, and I felt that when you started talking about it, you got excited and I got excited too. I felt like I was there with you,
That makes me so
yeah. Yeah. So I immediately loved the way you responded to that, because it definitely shows me that you on the right path. You know exactly where you're going, and it's gonna happen. There's no reason it won't. And you frozen on my screen.
Oh my gosh. I can see y'all. I can see myself moving and everything. I can see Karma with her shimmers falling.
Yeah, she is shimmering over there.
Am I still froze? I can see y'all there. I don't know. Hold on, let me
even mostly you looking like
it's
this. Now it's just a black screen, so.
Put it back. Hold on. I had my data on. I was supposed to turn that off. I don't understand why. Can y'all see me now?
A little bit.
Dang, what happened? I don't know.
We was doing good too.
It's so crazy because I can really
we can blame
see
my
y'all
internet
so
if you want.
For
real, because I'm struggling so hard.
Maybe y'all want to try again,
say?
Get off real quick and try again. Want me to get off real quick and try again?
No, I can see you now.
Oh, you can
yeah.
see me?
Right now you good.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think it's because I had my
That might have been it. And they don't be treating us right sometimes.
Just do me dirty.
And I got that now. Yeah, I used to have that Virgin Mobile or T-Mobile, whatever you call it. It wasn't good. That's all I know. All right, Karma.
So like for me, my mantra is inspire the uninspired. What would you say is your mantra?
Oh, I don't chase, I attract. And that's with everything in life. Don't chase, just attract it. Like when you attract it, oh my gosh, it's a difference. You let everything come to you, it's a huge difference.
I feel like you're just like on this really, really good spiritual journey.
Yep.
And it's just, it's reflecting off of you. And like you can kind of like feel it, Yep. It's like just even virtually you can feel it coming out.
Yeah, it's like an aura.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
I'm receiving it. I'm feeling it.
Exactly what she said.
I don't know if y'all realized, but for a while, I never really went all the way off of Instagram, but like on Twitter and stuff, I literally went off because I was in such a negative space. I was trying to be positive, but I had to come off and really like not just say that I'm positive, say that I'm healed, say this. I had to really do the work. So now just thank you for saying that, because now I feel like it's really paying off.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can feel it. And I feel like if you were in that like low vibrational state, and I feel like you have to be miles away from that now,
Yeah,
so where, and a lot of us, we don't do that. So we do it like, they call it toxic positivity now, where you're like happy all the time. And that's not a thing, like nobody's happy all the time. Nobody's good all the time, So sometimes you do need that break. And it's good when you take that break, because I know a lot of times I've taken that break, but not done the deep work, but take that break and do the deep work. So when you come back, you're genuine with it, you're real with it. And you don't have to put on the show because it's already shining off of you, Yep.
Yep, I feel it.
Oh, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if it was connection issues or what. But it did. Yeah, okay. Then it did get awkward, so I'm sorry. I thought Carmen was going to ask another question. I thought she was asking a question. So.
No, I've asked my 20 questions, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So is there anything you want to ask us about Ascendance or personally or...
For one, I want to thank you guys for having me. I really am truly grateful, and I just wish this podcast the best. Like, I really can see this going a lot bigger, and I hope that you guys are ready. Like, I just keep feeling like I want to tell y'all to prepare yourself, because you guys are going to have a lot of people that are going to want to participate, and I can just see the blog write-ups, and I can just see it all. So just be patient and be prepared for all the good things that's going to come from you guys doing this, because this it's helping a lot of people. It really is.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and I've said that too. Like, I feel, once we kick off, like it's something we definitely need to be prepared for, and know exactly what we're taking on, and just be ready to keep it genuine, and just, really want to help other artists, and connect, and just be there and be that spotlight and that voice for people that, have never even got the chance to have a blog, to be interviewed, to have people review their songs, because a lot of people, they don't even they'll see it in the inbox and they'll just, not even go to it. So definitely being that for other people, and just, being real with it through and through, and just keeping it that way. So, yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah.
No problem. This Nat wants to be seen so bad.
Oh, I don't see it. So it don't not get no shine on my screen.
Well, I don't know. Do I have any questions? Let me see. How many artists do you think you guys have interviewed or just chatted with? How many? Give a rough estimate of how many people do you think you've reached?
Yeah, I mean, we have interviewed. So you would be maybe our 12th interview. And how many people we've actually talked to?
A lot.
Yeah, it's been a lot of like, you know, different artists, like even outside of our regular artist circle, you know, because I feel like everybody has an artist circle, but even outside of that, you know, and it's been nice, like just hearing different songs, different genres, just talking to different people than you know what's customary. It's been nice.
Yeah, it definitely has.
Good. Well, I'm estimating. I feel like you guys just keep up and stay consistent in the next, and don't look at me crazy when I say this time frame. I'm so serious, but in the next month, like over the next month, it's gonna be a crazy growth spurt. Just crazy watch. Just watch.
Yeah, I've been feeling something kind of like that too, but I just haven't been like, you know, thinking too hard about it, but I don't know. You saying that kind of confirms it, so
yeah,
we're getting ready happen. And preparing to. Okay, that appreciate you, man. You're such a light, man. I don't even know. I just have to keep saying it, just so you know that I see it. You know that it's seen.
Anything else? Y'all got any other questions?
I mean, I'm sure we could think of a lot. I'm sure we could. We could talk for a long time, but currently no. But we are about to do some live song reviews and hopefully have people come on here and do some open mics and sing or rap for us. So if you want to perform, you know, we're here. No pressure. But
smell like new money.
Yeah. Oh my God, that song! Oh my gosh, I crack up every time I hear it because people just don't know. Like y'all as artists, y'all understand what it's like to literally go in and build a song from nothing to a track, but people don't realize like just the little voice effects and just like I literally had to make my voice crazy, like that's no edit.
So that was you that sung that part?
Yeah.
Okay. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
you know?
I could tell. Like, yeah. Y'all want me to do it for y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it.
So, all right, I'm gonna tell y'all who I had in mind. I had Outkast in mind when I did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, y'all get the vibe. So I was like, "Girl, like new money."
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah, I hear it now. I don't know why that didn't click in my head. I was like, who is this dude? Like, is this a sample or what? Like, I was thinking all that stuff. Yeah, that's me. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I just changed the what do you call it? I just toned it down, like toned my voice down just a tiny bit. Yeah. But
dang. I didn't catch that. I did not catch that. That's crazy. Let me turn this back on. So, hey, do you want to spit a verse for us? It could be off the top, freestyle. You know, last time we asked, they told us we got to pay. So if you're charging for verses, you know, spitting then.
Dang.
Let me see. Let me think. Oh gosh, y'all don't please don't be mad. But okay, I smell like new money is extremely new. I'm trying to think of what I said. All my music happens like that though. Like I literally need to go back for the most part and memorize what the hell I said because like I'll hear it and once it hits me, like I'll start recording and then I'll be like, oh, I need to write this down. Like I need to write down what I'm saying. Dang, I wish I could play it.
I could play it. You want me to play it?
Sure.
Well, it might be a little off though.
Oh yeah, true. Let me see. Let me think. I said, what I say? More money, more problems. Keep running it. I gotta see more commas. What I say after that? See, this how it always happens. Like most of the shit, I be forgetting. Some.
Something come after that.
So don't bring no drama with to sleep in Atlanta. Woke up in the Bahamas. Man, all the struggle is behind us. My family in the crypt, nobody can find us. You feel me? That song, just wait till autumn. Autumn, it's hella manifestations in that song. People don't even realize. Just waiting. And then my favorite part is where I was like, my favorite part of the song I would say is I always have my own bag. I don't need no food date. I pay my own tab. I ain't gotta match you. I got my own gas. Shitting on them when I please. I wipe my own ass.
Yep.
Girl, I'm telling you. What? That's bars right there.
Man.
Line after line after line after line.
And it literally comes, like, when it does come, it comes like that. Like, it's crazy.
That's crazy. So that's kind of how your writing process is. You just don't. It just comes.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, sometimes I do write. I do have songs that are written, but I'm noticing my body feeds off of the beat the more. Mm-hmm. If it's a beat, like, thank God for my producer that I'm working with now, because he gets me, and we had like this crazy connection instantly, but he gets it. And if I tell him, hey, like, I hear this, this is what I'm going for, he'll make a beat, send it. You like this one. I pick the one that speaks to me the most, and then I get in there, and it's like an instant connection. Like, and that's how it happens most of the time. If the beat is on point, I'll be on point for real.
So have you done any like behind the scenes stuff, like where you record yourself as you're like going through the process of making the song from scratch and then going forward?
That's the bar breakdown.
I do want to. I'm glad you said that, because I'm telling you, like, not even. I just literally had this conversation with myself. It's just like, I feel like people will be a lot more engaged and interested if I were to record my process. But I'm a little embarrassed about where I record. I record in my closet. Like, it's not like a big, huge setup. Like, you know what I mean? Or even if it was like a small, intimate setup, I would be a lot more comfortable. So I feel like right now it's all about I'm going to get, because I'm making more YouTube videos now, and that was something that somebody else brought up, and they were like, you should record, like, we want to see like how you come up with this stuff. So I'm glad you said that. It just makes me, I need to go ahead and get what I need to get so I can make it a little bit more presentable. Yeah,
but you do know there's a lot of people that record in their closets. They have little. I know. When I lived in a different house, I had a little makeshift little. It's literally in a garage, but a little makeshift like box where I went in there and recorded. Like, we gotta get ghetto with it sometimes, And I think that's even more impressive, that people can see, like, she's recording in the closet, but listen to her quality, listen to her sound, listen to what this turned into.
I'm gonna do it. Matter of fact, because I'm working on a lot of music right now, so I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna just set up my ring light, open up the closet, set up my ring light, and I'm gonna just do it. I mean, it's the real thing. Like, that's really what I'm wearing. I can't fake it.
That's what you want.
That's you. Exactly. That's just it. Like, you're creating what you're creating from a closet, so nobody else has an excuse. Like, true.
Exactly. They'd be like, "Oh, can you tell me a little bit about this? Can you help me with that?" And then, sure, you might get sponsors out of it. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, anything is possible. Okay.
That's right.
That'll blow up on TikTok. Yeah.
And I'm definitely interested in seeing that personally. Like, just start to part 1, part 2, all the way to part 20 if needed be.
I got y'all.
All right, cool. I'm waiting on it.
And I'm gonna make a TikTok.
All right. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. Promise you. All right. Well, I think that's it for, our questions and interview. Like, we had a blast hanging out with you.
Yes.
Talking to you, getting to know you, music. But we are about to go live to this open mic. Okay. Hopefully some people come on here and perform. I don't know, Karma?
No, I'm just embracing. I'm just taking it all. I'm soaking it in.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anything else you got for us?
Nope.
No, I am finna I'm finna go somewhere.
Yeah, go do your thing. All right. right. Well, we appreciate you coming on, and we appreciate your words and your vision, and we appreciate your story of your ego and all of that. So
yeah, thank you, and I wish nothing but the best for y'all. Like, I truly thank you so much for y'all support. Y'all know I got y'all back, everything. I got y'all.
Sure, we got you too, for sure. Yeah. All right, bye.
Y'all have a good night.
You too. Go have fun.
I am.
Oh, good.